Hi, how are you? Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. This is your first time to the channel. Let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. One of the questions I want to ask in this nugget is, what do you think they think of you? Many times as individuals, we live our lives based on how we think people see us, or we live our lives based on what we hear people say about us. We do not have this kind of confidence in our own selves to say, this is who I am. This is the pathway that God has created me to walk in, and I am going to walk in it. We depend on external influences and forces to give us meaning, to give us direction, and basically to determine our success or failure. In this nugget, I want to say to you, think for yourself. Many times we do not have accuracy in our thoughts because we're with the wrong crowd. We're listening to the wrong people. We're taking advice from people who are mess themselves. We're not taking advice from individuals who have gone through the fire. They have proven themselves to be champions of circumstances. You know, we listen to the everyday vibes and we use it to determine where we are going and what we do. There's an advertisement that says we can't stop people from thinking a particular way about us, or it would have been good to know what other persons are thinking of you. And one of the excerpt from the advert says, man, she looks real nice in that dress, but not with that coat. Or he looks so nice, but those glasses make him look like a serial killer. So in essence, what we do is we live our lives because we think that people think a certain way. No, live your life because you know what are the pathways to success. What are the disciplines you must do in order to achieve the success that you want to achieve. As you can look in the background, you can see, rafters and insulation above my head. And it is like our life is always going to be an unfinished or a project or a production that we are working on. And in working on that production, it means that we must know what goes into the structure to make it solid, to make it soundproof, to make it weatherproof, to give it that kind of strength that it is passed by building contractors and stuff. Now, I brought that up because I want you to understand that people's view of you is important, but that's not what makes you. What makes you is what you put into you, what you have deep on the inside. Sometimes we think that people think a particular way about us, and we change our actions to reflect how we think they think about us. Now, if I keep thinking that everybody thinks that I am ugly, right? It's going to affect me psychologically to the point where I don't show my extroverted self, right? A matter of fact, growing up, because of my big nose, my thick lip, and that kind of stuff, there were individuals who say that I was ugly. And for years, it affected what I did. It affected how I carried myself. Now I am at the age where I realize that people's view of me doesn't make me. What makes me is the passion, the drive, and the desire that I have for success. I don't have to be the best looking man in the world. I just have to have qualities and characteristics that sets me apart from others. And this is what I want to say to you in this nugget. ask you the next question. What are your characteristics? What are your qualities? What are your strength that sets you apart from others? Many of us as individuals, if you ask us, name 10 good things about yourself, we if but we don't know. But ask us to list our bad qualities, and every one of us can fill 2 or 3 papers back to front with our negative qualities. That's because that is how we are conditioned to focus on our negatives, focus on our bad qualities, and we use those focus, not realizing that by focusing on our bad qualities, we end up pointing our lives in a direction that it is not to go. In other words, we put things in the structure of our lives that are not supposed to be there. But when we focus on our good qualities, somebody asked me, name 4 good qualities about yourself. And the first thing I said is, I'm a man of God. It's a wonderful quality to have. In fact, I learned that the best pathway that we can ever walk is the pathway that walk with Jesus. It's not a pathway that walk with the richest of men and the most famous of men. It's a pathway that we walk with Jesus. So that was the first thing I mentioned. The second thing I mentioned about myself is I'm a energetic individual. I'm full of life, full of effervescence. You know, it doesn't take much to make me laugh. I am one of those individuals who enjoy a good joke, and I will even laugh at foolishness, so to speak. Then I said to the person, I am one of the best looking men in the world. The person laughed. Why would you say that? I said, because I am not just beautiful on the outside or handsome on the outside. You should see my inside. The inside that have a passion for learning. The inside that have a drive to succeed. The inside that wants to see others grow. The inside that, will give the shirt off my back, so to speak, to have other individuals reaching where they want to go. And the fourth thing I said to the individual is that I love people. And I will let people be people, because individuals, you have to take them as you see them or as they are coming. And I kept on listing other qualities, because what? I am now focusing on the good things about myself. I'm not focusing on just the negative. I am not looking through the eyes of those who think that I should wear this kind of garment or I should look this kind of way. Why is it that your hair can't be like this? Why is it that your nose can't be like this? Matter of fact, some individual go as far as do plastic surgery just because other people think that they are ugly. You are as ugly or as handsome as you see yourself. And sometimes the plastic surgery that some individual carry out on themselves makes them uglier than they were if they had never done the plastic surgery. So what am I saying in this nugget? I'm saying to you, don't look at yourself through the eyes of others. Sorry. Don't look at yourself through the eyes of others. Look at yourself through your own eyes, through the eyes of sound principles, the eyes of sound doctrine, so to speak, the eyes of those who wants the best for you, the eyes of those who will say to you, you did this wrong, you now need to change this and do it this way. They are giving you direction. They're not criticizing you. So when you look through the eyes of other individuals, look for individuals who assist you in growth, assist you in doing things properly. Not individuals who are just pointing out the negatives in what you're doing, but individuals who will say to you, this is how you will do it next time when you're doing it. Not individual who beat you down and say to you that you are no good, you won't reach anywhere, you're not as, or you are as ugly as. Don't see yourself as others see you. See yourself as God see you. See yourself as your champions see you. And in the end, you will be the best individual of yourself. This is JAW saying to you, I don't care how I look to other people. I care how I look to me. And even though I'm in some dirty rags today, I'm putting out this nugget saying to you, it's not the clothes that makes the man or the woman. It's the inside, it's the heart, it's the passion, it's the drive, it's the godliness, it's the fear of God, it's the reverence for life and the beauty of what exists. So, by all means necessary, create a way out. God bless you. Bye.